Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to my studio. This is Paint with Lovejoy. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're here for the first time, thank you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and check out my other videos. If you're here for a second or third or fourth painting, thank you so much for coming back, and I look forward to seeing what you guys paint. So today's video is perfect for my first time painters. These are great videos to just kind of get you comfortable with the brush, comfortable with mixing your paint. And the way these are set up, you're going to do kind of a crazy abstract background. You are welcome to switch out colors if you want. And then we'll use black paint and put a silhouette design on there. And that kind of solidifies your composition. So again, this is excellent practice just to get comfortable with the process of painting, and perfect for my first time and beginner painters. If you want to do a different silhouette design, just Google the subject matter and silhouette of what do you want to do, and feel free to switch it up and make the painting your own. Use this as just kind of a guideline, a step-by-step of what to do. With that being said, in the description box below, you're going to see a link to a supply kit, and in that supply kit is everything that you need to grab, materials, paints, brushes, canvas for this particular painting. So check out the supply kit, grab the materials that you need, and then pick up the video again. With practice, you get better and more comfortable. So keep on finding ways to have a creative outlet on a monthly basis. Your future self will be very grateful that you did. So I think it's enough talking. Let's go ahead and get started painting. Alright guys, it's going to be another fun painting today, so grab your supplies, turn on your favorite music, and as always, make sure you take your progress photos today. So when we start out, we're actually going to start with our light colors first. So we're using the large flat brush, and we're going to start with that light yellow. So we're going to pull the white aside, a little bit of yellow is going to go a long way, and each one of you may have a slightly different shade of yellow than what I'm using here. Whatever you've got, totally okay. And here you can see that I am applying it to the bottom of the canvas, and if you are using student grade paint, I do recommend that you apply it a little bit thicker. That will help with some of the blending and your coverage. And again, as you can see that we've filled up about the bottom half, and now we're going with a little bit more of the direct yellow compared to the mixture of the yellow and white. And again, placing it right on top of there, you can do a little bit of blending, but it's just kind of a nice place to just slap paint on the canvas. So here, we're actually grabbing the smaller brush and white paint, and we're going to put a little border between the yellow and the blue, so that way we do not make green when we mix these two together. So now we're moving right into the light blue, and that was the white with a tiny amount of blue. And if you're holding your breath, take a deep inhale. You're doing great. I'm really proud of you for painting at home. So with this light blue mixture, we're actually going to fill in the remaining space of the canvas. And as you come up to the kind of that border of white, I want you to be a little more conscious of your brush strokes, maybe a little bit more controlled. And I want you to mix that light blue into the white. Don't go over the yellow too much, especially if your paint is still very wet. Because if you mix yellow and blue, you create green, and we don't necessarily want green in our sky. So you can see there I was just using light pressure and a little more controlled brush strokes as I was bringing that blue up to the yellow. And again, you can smooth anything out if you need to clean the brush and go back and kind of soften those transitions, go right ahead. And here you can see I actually just went and grabbed more yellow. I am overlapping the blue a little bit, but just it's more of kind of placing the color a little on top of it compared to blending them together. All right, so now we're going to go back to the medium blue, and which is basically just adding more blue to the light blue mixture you were using. And here you can see where I just slapped it on the top of the canvas, wiped off the edge of the brush, and then basically start moving your brush over the two colors. And this is considered wet on wet blending. All right, and you do want your paint to fully dry before you move into your silhouette design. So as we move into the silhouette design, we're going to use black paint, And we're going to put the ground on there and probably the bottom 2 inches of your canvas. Just kind of draw a line across it, and then you're going to fill that in with your black paint. And again, be rather generous with the amount of black paint so that way it covers up all that space and you don't have any texture or any of the color underneath shining through. So as we move into the structure of Stonehenge, I was actually referencing a silhouette picture. So if you want to look at something different, go right ahead and just Google that and follow that picture. So as I use the medium flat brush, I am using a decent amount of pressure so that way almost each brush stroke is going to kind of be one of the stone structures in this formation. So as you do this, if you need to, you can use the small pointy brush and just kind of draw the outline. And just look at these. These are long rectangles. That's it. Keep it simple, simple shapes. And feel free to pause the video at any point, do that collection of rocks, and then watch the next part of the video. But pause as you need to for the pace that is comfortable for you. This is not a race. You do not have to do it super fast. And what you're learning is the power of observation, really, because you're looking to see what I do on the video, and then you're mimicking that to the best of your ability on your canvas. And this is a great, really life skill to strengthen your power of observation. This will help in your job. This will help with your friends and family. People appreciate it when you're observant about things, especially when they get a new haircut or change something. So the more observant you are, the better skills you just bring to your own life in general. And painting and art is a great way to strengthen that concept. All right, so again, we're just overlapping brush strokes, building that shape, building the space for Stonehenge. And again, full permission to make this your own, reference another photograph, but just the fact that you're painting makes you successful right now. All right, with that being said, when we did the background, if you wanted to switch out and do different colors, go right ahead. You have full permission to make this painting your own. All right, and anything else you may need to add to your painting. And as you do this, I do want you to get in the habit of looking at your painting from about 5 or 10 feet away. And it looks entirely different from that distance compared to the 2 feet in front of you while you are painting. All right, so we are going to put some birds in the sky. So I did go up to that pointy brush and literally just making a V with wings or doing the little kind of squished out M shape. You can put as many birds as you like in there. And this next step is going to be optional. I did go in with some white and put some highlights on the rock formation. If you like your painting as is, feel free to skip this. I just wanted to kind of break up that black space and give a few little highlights. Generally, when you paint a silhouette, you don't have these kind of highlights on there, but sometimes I just wanted to make the painting a little bit more intriguing. And this is what we call creative license. So again, full permission to do this or not do this, but please don't wait too long to do your next painting. I'm really proud of you guys. Until next time, cheers. Hey guys, I hope your paintings turned out really nice, and I hope you feel a little more relaxed now at the end of painting compared to when you started. I'm really, really, really proud of you for painting at home. So good job. Don't wait too long to do another painting and just kind of hone in the skills that you learned today. It will be more comfortable the next time that you go to paint. As you're uploading your pictures to social media, please tag me in those photos, Paint with Lovejoy, or email them to me, paintwithlovejoy@gmail.com. I'm a fully solo production here, so seeing your feedback, hearing your comments, really kind of gives me motivation to keep making these videos, and it is growing really, really nicely. When you are ready, I do have something that you can kind of level up to. So I want you to check out my main website, paintwithlovejoy.com, and I feature my Paint Your Pet class, and it is geared towards first-time and beginner painters. So check that out when you're ready to kind of take the next level of painting at home. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, things that you would like me to paint in the future, please leave a comment below. I do my best to respond to all of those pretty quickly. And like I said earlier, your feedback is definitely keeping me going and keeping me make more videos. So it is your support that's making this happen. So yeah. Thanks again for taking time out of your day to paint with me. I'm honored, truly grateful that you're finding a lot of help in these videos and enjoying the process of painting. So until next time, cheers.